Hi, I'm Laura Schneider and I am about to do a 30-minute silver sneaker class. Silver sneakers is an older adult class. It's low impact, a lot of range of motion, strength, flexibility, all that good stuff. So for this class, you're going to need a chair. If I move just a second, that's my chair. Um, kind of typically what you want. You want something that doesn't rock, so no rockers, nothing with wheels, so you make sure that it stays put there on the ground. And no folding chairs. We don't want it to collapse underneath you. We'll be using to sit on, but when we're in the beginning, we kind of do a warm up standing up. And it's always there to give you a little support if you need it. All right. You're also going to need some hand weights. If you don't have hand weights at home, don't worry about it. I tend to use a couple of canned goods. They work really well. They fit nicely in your hand. Not too heavy, not too light. So if you have a hand weight, make sure you pick something not too heavy, not too light. We use it for arms and legs. You're also going to need a water bottle. Water bottles also make good hand weights, and you can adjust the weight too. But we'll be taking a water break halfway through. Make sure you know that you can take a break at any moment. If you need to just take a breather, get a drink of water, maybe even just drop your arms and shake them out, go right ahead, and just pop right back in when you're ready. When you're not using your stuff, make sure you're storing them out of the way. I store mine underneath my chair, but just make sure they're not underfoot on a coffee table or a shelf or something nearby is great. Make sure you're wearing proper footwear. Inside, we just want to make sure that we're not tripping over anything, something like flippers or flip-flops or slippers will kind of trip us up sometimes when we're exercising, so we'll be careful and wear good footwear. These are my shoes. They're just a basic exercise shoe that I wear indoors. This is a pair I just wear indoors, so I don't get my carpets all cruddy. They get dirty enough as it is. I don't need to be tracking things in from the outside. And socks can be slippery on certain floors, so really be mindful of that. Sometimes bare feet is a lot more preferable to socks. So really be careful about that. Just getting rid of all the tripping hazards and make sure that you're around the space around your chair while you'll be working. It's also clear of debris. We don't want anything tripping over them. And make sure that today we're moving without pain. Make sure that if there's something that hurts, a movement that hurts, sometimes you can do some modifications that help, but more often than not, you might want to just not work that particular muscle or joint. Give it a rest, because a lot of times if we work through the pain, you're just doing yourself more damage. All right, so with that, let's get started. I'm going to store my stuff underneath my chair and we'll get ready with the warm-up. All right, let's just start with a march. Let's get our body all warmed up today. Make sure you're moving those arms and those legs. Nice upright posture. Reach across your body, tap your toe to the side. There you go. Right across your body. Warming up the body. Telling your body it needs to work now. You can stay here across your body. You can also reach up. There we go. like you were pulling something off a shelf. There we go. Let's do both arms up and down. This is a, you hear the dog next door? This is low jacks. All right, pull those, push those hands back, tap that toe back. There we go. And push the hands forward. Tap that heel in front. There we go. All right, good. Hands on your hips. Feet right underneath your hips. They can be a little wider if that's a little more comfortable. We're going to go in a circle here. We're just going to warm these up. Loosen them up a little bit. And other direction, a nice circle. Good. Feet together, knees a little bent. We're going to, if you need a support from the chair, go ahead. Put those knees in a nice circle. Doesn't have to be big. Just warming up the knees, getting them a little loosened up. And the other way. All right, good. Feet right underneath your hips. We're going to pull those hips back and back up. If you need a little support from the chair, because we're going to do squats here, go right ahead. Just hold on to that chair for either a little strength support or balance support. Nice and easy, nice and even. Feel it in those legs. All right, we're going to do 2 more. Have the body upright still. All right, good. We're going to do a short stride lunge. So our leg is not coming back all the way, just a little bit. I'll show you on the side here. And we're going to go down and up. Good. Short stride lunge. Just puts a little emphasis on this front leg. Our body is still upright. Doesn't want to lean forward. Nice and smooth. All right, one more. Let's switch legs. Down and up. Go ahead, use the chair if you need to. Do whatever your range of motion is. All right, let's do 2 more. Good. All right. Let's sit down. Let's find those hand weights. Pick them up. Roll up my sleeves so you can see my arms. There we go. Right down by your side. Make sure that posture is nice and upright. We're not slumped back in our chair. We're sitting upright. And we're going to rotate those wrists. We're just kind of loosening them up the wrists a little bit. And other way. Good. Shrug the shoulders up and release. Up and release. One more time. Rolling forward. Rolling back. All right, good. We're going to do some bicep curls, so make sure those palms are face forward. We're going to come up in a nice smooth motion and down. Make sure you're going all the way down every time. Not quite touching your shoulders every time. That body stays still. It doesn't rock back and forth. Very much spring out. One more. All right, good. Feet planted on the floor. We're going to lean just a little forward. Those elbows are by our side. We're going to straighten them and release. Straighten and release. We're squeezing our triceps here, back of our arm. Good. Kind of squeeze at the top and release. Good. There we are. One more. All right, and upright. Hands by our side. We're just going to come up to the side and down. Up to the side and down. Now make sure that you're not coming up past your shoulders on this one. And if you need to, you can bend the elbows. That helps a little bit if you need it. You can also do this without weight if the weight is a little too much. All right, let's do two more. Let's go behind us. Make sure your body is staying put, and you can bend your elbows if you need to. But we're not going to be rocking back and forth. Nice straight body, it's all still. Nice core is engaged. All right, we're going to go forward now. There we go. Let's do two more. All right, there we are. Hands up to goalposts. If you need to drop them and shake them out at some point, go right ahead. Well, we're going to come up here and we're going to up and down. Reach up and down. Make sure those weights are forward of your head, not behind your head. A lot of shoulder work here. All right, one more. All right, there we go. Roll those shoulders out. We're going to put one down. We'll come back to this in a while. We're going to have one in one hand, one weight in one hand. We're going to bring it down to our foot and then up on a shelf. Down to our foot and up. Put it back and forth. This is a good everyday movement. You can get a little bit of a twist in that body. Like you're unloading the dishwasher, putting it back on the shelf. All right, good. Let's give this arm a rest. Switch arms, go to the other foot, and then up. And make sure that weight is forward of your head, not behind. A little twist in that body a little bit. Not a lot, but we use our abs for just about everything. So it's definitely working here. All right, good. Let's take a water break. Put this down for a second. Have a water. Very important to stay hydrated. There you go. All right. Let's come back to it. Put that away. You pick up the weights again. Good. Let's check that posture. Make sure you're not slumped back to your chair. Nice upright. Shoulders up, back, and down. We're going to put those weights right here on your feet. We're going to work the legs a little bit. So let's go ahead and do a march. There we go. Back and forth. It's warming them up again. All right, you can stay here with the march, but you can also, if you want to kick it up a little bit, go right ahead. There we go. All right, feet planted on the floor. We're going to we're going to bring the heels up and back, squeezing the calves, and release. Up and down. And up and down. All right, we're going to do the opposite muscle group, so go ahead and pull up the toes and release. Pull up the toes and release. Try to squeeze a little bit at the top. There we go. All right, good. We're going to bring one leg up. We're going to bring all the way to the side and back. Just go back and forth. Works the hip here a little bit. Inside of the leg. Kind of like we're stepping over something. Nice everyday movement. All right, let's do the other leg. Like you're stepping over the dog's tail there. Newspaper. All right, good. Let's get a little ab work in. So right here, we're going to have these weights at heart center. We're going to crunch these abs right here. So crunch them and come all the way back up. Crunch. It's important that you come all the way back up. All right, good. Hands by our side. We're going to do some penguins. So squeeze that side body, come all the way back up, and the other side and up. Back and forth. Smooth motion. Make sure your sit bones are on the chair the whole time. All right, good. All right, let's do like a seatbelt motion. So we're going to come up to our shoulder, down to the opposite hip, back and forth. It's a little bit of a twist in here in your body. One more. All right, let's go to the other side and down to the opposite hip. Back and forth. Works a little bit of our arms too, which is good. All right. Go ahead and have those at right here at heart center. We're going to get a better twist in our body. So just to the side, back to center, other side, and back. Make sure we're just pivoting right here on that spine. Back and forth. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and put these down. We'll get a good stretch in now. Put them out of the way. And let's lace our fingers in forward and stretch forward. Get that upper back. And all the way open up into the chest. Good. Let's pull our thumbs down and back. Let's get our triceps in. So pull that elbow up to the sky. You can push it or pull it back. And let's get the other side. And relax them. Pull our arm all the way across our body, pull it in, kind of slide that all the way to the wrist. Relaxing that shoulder, make sure it's not up by your ear. And relax, go ahead, do the other side. All right, good. Get some legs in. Let's put your ankle right on your knee. It can be lower if it needs to be lower. Hands here for support. Lean forward. Make sure that back is straight when you do so. And upright. Let's go ahead, switch legs. And back up. Good. Let's have one heel out in front. Hands here for support. Lean forward. Try to get the back of that leg. Other side. Good. Upright. Let's go ahead. Legs out wide. All the way around, all the way to the top. And drop to the floor. Little cat and cows here. So we're rounding our back like a bridge. And then dropping it to the floor. Just back and forth. to be nice to our back here. Good, nice neutral spine. Let's go ahead and dip one shoulder. And the other one. All right. Legs out wide. We're going to turn our body to the side. Get this knee pointed downwards. Trying to get a stretch in this leg. All right, let's do the other side. All right, face forward. Let's go ahead and knee on knee. You can cross ankles if you want. Nice upright posture, very important for this one. Hand on the opposite knee, twist to look behind you. And all the way forward. Doesn't that feel good? All right, let's do the other side. So switch knees, all the way upright posture. Hand on the opposite knee, turn to look behind you. And forward. Let's have that hand on this chair here. We're going to bring the other side up as far as you can. Be bent if it feels better. Try to get a little stretch in that side right here. All right, let's do the other side. And down. Ooh. Good. Hands by your side. Let's go ahead and breathe up. I want to fill those lungs all the way to the top and then let it all out. Nice and slow. Good. Let's do it again. All the way back up. Fill those lungs all the way to the top and then let it all out. Let's do it one more time for luck. Up, breathe it up, all the way to the top, and then let it all out. I hope everyone felt good. I know my body feels better. I hope everyone is staying safe at home. I hope we can all get together and do this in person soon. Oh, I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting close. So everyone, hang in there. I miss you. Stay safe. Thank you for joining me in my living room, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.